Don't you hate it when your hand falls asleep? Can't quite get your fingers put together until, oh, there it is. Mm, until it wakens. That feels better. Yeah. Um, yeah. Stating the obvious. That's my YouTube story. I guess it was gruesome at best, but, I'm sorry. Please don't flag me. Please understand the fact that the reason why I said all this was because I am, in fact, the innocent one. Everybody got their way. They can now leave me alone. So, um, yeah, I am still in Code Lyoko. I was just watching my Code Lyoko episodes from 20, what was it, 27 New Order to 88. Forget what that was. I was watching it through my computer, if you don't mind. My internet was off, and technically, I had nothing else to do. My cable, my internet, both off. What are you going to do? Go outside and play? Kind of hard whenever you have a weather as bad as this. It's like every time you step out the door, you can't breathe. Why? Lack of oxygen. It's so hot. You get the idea. I like the cooler weathers, less of a brighter sun, and now I have a lot of friends to hang out with around here. Anyway, so yeah, a wedding's coming up sometime soon, and you get to see what happened because I'll be bringing you guys there, and our baby newborn, which is what I'm gonna name after, name my uncle after, or name him after my uncle. Oh, I'm so screwed up right now. I'm going to name him after my uncle. Okay, I've been getting a lot of crap about that lately. See, my cousins, they wanted to name their kids after their dad. How can they do that when, if they get married, their last names will tend to change? See, one of my aunts, my Aunt Kathy, my first Aunt Kathy, the one my Uncle Brian was married to first, she named her other kid after they got a divorce. She had a boyfriend named Chad. They had a kid together, and she named Chad and her son Terry Lynn Stamp, I think. And there just proves that no matter what they think, their names are going to change. So they can't keep the Myers name because technically through Terry they are related to the Myers, but when they get married, besides right after Terry died, their mom was married at least 3 or 4 times, and it's really pretty ridiculous. And she wasn't so nice to me as whenever I was a kid, and she's never nice to me now. And guess what? I like to keep it that way. Because I'm getting sick and tired of being slapped around and smacked in the back of the head. Okay? That explains my, bad spelling, bad grammar. I did go to school. I did take good classes. But, people smacking me around and all, that happens to give a certain kid, autisms. So that's why they don't allow you to abuse your children. You get it now? Since 1995, they don't allow you to abuse your child. I stuck around for that. Oh man, that was worse. My hair getting pulled, pushed around, beaten around. I had the whole 9 yards. God, why do you think I hate my childhood so much? Yeah, me, I'm just going to raise my children as Shay Carl raised his. Okay. I am going to be energetic. I am going to be the awesome father. I'm going to be Luke. I am your father. Uh, Speaking of Star Wars, Danielle commented on one of my pictures last year. She said I look like Obi-Wan. Do I? I don't know. Anyway, okay. I knew I was going to tell you something about justice and the system. It sucks. I'll tell you why. Sometime right after, they stopped children abuse, right? It kind of went downhill. Everybody was money hungry. Me and my friends were talking about this a lot. And technically, the way things are going with the war and all, I can seriously say we are no longer in America. Why, you ask? Well, as my freedom of opinion, my freedom of speech, I will say this. And if this video gets flagged because I said it, you'll see I was right. Now, alright, me and my friends were talking about this. They were saying, sometime after the whole children abuse thing, everybody was money hungry. And the money stack goes way up higher than anything since 1990s, okay? I mean, before. Candy used to be 50 freaking cents, right? Now it's higher. What the heck? I could buy a Butterfingers for like $1 back in 1990. I could buy a classic Pepsi with $10. Now, what the frick? Okay, they changed prices, yes. That makes people money hungry, okay? Since the bills went so high, people were wondering what to do with their wealth. Then come SSI, Social Security, income. Okay, I'm passing my ADD and ADHD. I am so high. Whatever. It's like my attention is out of whack. It's like I start to, as I am right now. Anyway, so there is no justice system anymore. There's only money-hungry mongrels out there. Okay? If you want something done, do it yourself. That's how you get it done. Okay? Now, start being a straight thug and start doing it right. Okay? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no justice in the system anymore. Ever since, Bill Clinton became president again, for the third time of the year, it's like people have been gone crazy over the years. It's like, God, where are all the cops at? There's like real crimes around here, and people are not getting busted for it. What are you gonna do whenever your kid or somebody gets bit by a dog? Call the cops? Get it put down? No, they won't do a damn thing about it. I mean, I got bit in the arm by my brother's dog. Call 911. Told them to get their asses over here just to put this dog down. They didn't do it. Why? Because it's not your dog. You can't actually tell us what to do. We have to get the actual person over here to do something about the dog, and yada yada yada. Well, guess what? We're almost out of time. I'll explain again later. This is a long, if you ask me. I'm sorry. It's just an interesting story, if you ask me. Very, very interesting. I wonder. But anyway, yeah, the justice system is flawed. Again, next video.